Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a bell that rings without sound. Strange, isn't it? Yet, its silence speaks volumes, bringing peace and answers we didn't even know we needed. Today, I'll share the story of the bell that rang in silence and what it can teach us about finding wisdom in stillness. Hi, and welcome to Path of Clarity. In this video, we're diving into the power of silence. In our noisy world, silence can seem out of reach, but it's often where we find the clarity we're searching for. Let's explore this timeless lesson together. Think about the last time you sat in silence, no phone, no TV, no distractions. Did your mind race? Did the quiet feel heavy? Don't worry, that's normal. But what if I told you that embracing that silence is the key to inner peace? High in the mountains stood a peaceful monastery. Surrounded by forests and streams, it felt like a world of its own. At its center was a giant bronze bell, beautifully carved but never rung. People came from all over, curious about this silent bell. It was said to hold a powerful secret, one that could change anyone who understood it. The monks believed the bell's power wasn't in its sound. They would say, "The bell rings, but only for those who can hear it." Visitors left puzzled, unsure of what they meant. One day, a young man arrived at the monastery. He was restless, filled with questions. Who am I? What is my purpose? Why can't I find peace? He believed the bell held the answers he needed. When he arrived, he expected a grand ceremony, maybe a monk striking the bell to fill the valley with sound. But instead, he found silence. Confused, he asked the monk, "Why doesn't the bell ring?" The monk smiled and said, "It does, but only in silence." The young man was even more confused. Determined to hear the bell, he sat beneath it and tried to listen. But his mind wouldn't stop racing. Memories, worries, and doubts filled his thoughts. Days passed, and frustration grew. "Why can't I hear it?" he asked. The monk replied, "You must first quiet the noise within yourself." One evening, as the sun set, the young man finally stopped trying so hard. He simply sat and let himself be. He listened to his breath, the wind, and the world around him. Slowly, his thoughts quieted. In that stillness, he felt a shift. The bell hadn't made a sound, but he understood its message. The bell didn't need to ring. It was a symbol, a reminder that true peace and clarity come from within. The silence wasn't empty, it was full of meaning. In our modern lives, noise is everywhere: our phones, our thoughts, our endless to-do lists. The bell's lesson is simple: we don't need to escape the noise, we need to quiet ourselves within it. Take 5 minutes each day to sit in silence. Turn off your devices, close your eyes, and just breathe. It might feel strange at first, but over time, you'll feel the difference. It could be a quiet corner, a park bench, or even your favorite chair. Let it be your place to reconnect with yourself. Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's the presence of awareness. When you're quiet, you'll start to hear what really matters. The young seeker learned that the bell's silence wasn't a mystery. It was an invitation to look inward. And in doing so, he found the peace he had been searching for. The bell that rings in silence is within all of us. The next time you feel overwhelmed, remember its lesson: pause, breathe, and listen. What does your inner silence sound like? And how will you make time to hear it today? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Path of Clarity. Together, we can explore the lessons that lead to a more peaceful life.